Honourable member for Nanaimo Ladysmith.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Carbon taxes are a part of a solution. They're not the whole solution, and I know it's been hammered on by the honourable member here and by his Conservative colleagues. But you need a whole spectrum of things to deal with climate change, and we live in a climate emergency. If you visit my riding, you'll see that the forests are dying. We were already in drought stages in early March where rivers and lakes were at August levels. The cedars and firs are dying. We had a horrific windstorm in the winter time. We've got material all over the forest floor, and we're worried about our fire season. And we need climate action. And part of climate action is to disincentivize the use of fossil fuels by using a carbon tax. And we need incentives in place to help consumers, to help landlords, to help businesses to make the transition away from using fossil fuels to deal with this climate emergency, because we do have to get to zero emissions by 2050. We do not have a choice. This is not something that we can delay any longer. This is the scientists are telling us we're out of time and we need to deal with it. And carbon taxes are one of those tools that we need to use.
Honourable member for Caribou Prince George, in 30 seconds or less, please.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to welcome our honourable colleague to the House. This is the first time I've had a chance to address him. I believe he flew here, so I don't think he walked here. So my challenge is this: is that as we move away from fossil fuels, what are we going to, Mr. Speaker? What are we going to? The reality is we have to drive to work in rural communities. That in my communities, we have to drive for services. We have to fly. We have to ship our goods. How do we do that? And until we have a viable option for fossil fuels, it's not possible. So I would agree with our honourable colleague that we have to have a whole host of programs to be able to fix the environment. A carbon tax is not one of them, because it does nothing. It is a revenue plan for the government. Thank you.